Oh, we're live here. Get my screen up. Jesper, should I remove your thing? Like, if I click remove, then your blank head screen won't be here. Let me get my screen. Oops. Don't need to share screen. Okay. Hold on, my computer's being all wild. It says I'm sharing screen. Oh, never mind. Gotta add it to stage. All right. Don't have the cleanest read on the day. I threw a start of week VWAP on here. We're below it. It's kind of up and down here on the 15-minute. Selling off since yesterday. Obviously, we'll be below previous day New York VWAP. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see. So no clear bias here coming into today. Gotta throw you a leak. Good morning, Francis. Welcome. Love to have you here. All right, here we go. Super clean read from Trader Dane. Can't wait to hear it. He's there in 5. Okay. Welcome.
Did you just say you had a super clean read?
Yeah. As I was saying, I'm not exactly sure what my read is here. I'm just kind of like, we got to wait to see what happens. I don't have a clear bias. He said he's got a super clean read.
Let's see. Do I have a super clean read?
I wouldn't say that I do. I would say I'm kind of just like, guys, what happens on the open here if I'm want to be long or short.
I mean, overnight we've been holding over prior month's value area high.
Okay.
Prior week's POC, but we've tapped those levels 5 or 6 times. So I don't really expect them to hold if they get tapped again. But I have a bearish bias going into today.
Okay. I think I kind of do too, a little bit. Just from the sell-off yesterday and below start of week VWAP, it just seems we're kind of starting a little bit of a pullback. Francis says that he was the top indicator for you yesterday.
We actually spoke about that, Francis.
Yeah.
I should have full ported when I said I was going to.
Yep. Yeah, you said, all right, I'm going to double down here. Francis was like, I'm long. You said, I'm going to full port it. That was funny.
It has nothing to do with you, Francis. It really is like trader psychology. It's like that moment that you felt the need to flip, like thousands of other traders felt that need too. And that's when the big players are like, oh, we got them trapped. Sell short now.
Yep. Makes sense.
Now, how they do that, I wish I knew, but they have their ways.
They got their ways for everything. We'll never know. Just got to do what we do. Just keep it up.
We're just trying to pick up pennies in front of their the steamroller. Is that what the phrase is?
Yeah. You got some Dunkin' coffee there? Is that what that was?
Yeah. This is the only chain we have in my neighborhood is Dunkin'.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And I don't know how they slipped through because our town has a ban on all chains.
Yeah, so no Big B, Starbucks, whatever.
Nothing.
Strange.
But I get it. It's to help local businesses, but you're hurting my wallet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go support your local coffee shops. Is that the goal there?
Yep. So like, yeah, Starbucks by itself and Dunkin' are like not cheap, but like if I were to go to the local coffee shop, it would be at least 30% more expensive.
Oh, dude, yeah. I went to one and I bought like 2 coffees or something for me and my girl one time, and it was like $15. And I was like, 2 like medium coffees, and I was like, are you kidding me? I don't even want this anymore. That hurts. Just ridiculous. I was seeing no news today, or what do we have?
I forgot to turn on the juice.
Nothing important at 10.
Juice is on.
There he goes. What's the voice that speaks to you? Is it like a robot voice?
Person. It's a live person.
Oh, what?
It's literally they hire someone to just read the headline before they post it on the website. That's all it is.
That's somebody's job?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds terrible. Right. You're sitting there just reading headlines. Like you're sitting at a computer.
Yep.
And all right. I don't know. I thought they just have an automated robot voice or something.
I mean, it's the same thing as like an anchor man. It's just like instead of on TV, you're doing it on a stream.
YM's close to new all-time highs here. Not too worried about that.
Oh, Besant is testifying again at some point. Unemployment claims rising. Who would have thought? Interesting. Popping up to the upside. My first idea would be to try and be short at 72.
Kind of. What level is that for you? That's like previous day New York VWAP?
That is, it's two levels. It's previous day's IB low, and it's also the lower band on the weekly.
Okay. And then do you short it back to New York VWAP or something? Like you're not going for some crazy extended move?
So like, it depends on what kind of trader you are. Like in theory, when you're taking a trade idea off the higher time frame bands, you could have a higher time frame, trade idea. Meaning like I can go from 74 and then try and break the overnight lows. So that would be like a 50-point move. Now, I don't have the balls to hold it that long, so like, what I'll do is probably go for like New York VWAP if it gets to something like that, or like maybe the overnight upper band or something like that.
That makes sense to me. I turned the comments off on the stage. I think it looks better. Yeah. Jasper's late. Said he's going to be there in 5. It's been 6 minutes, so.
I wonder if his clear read is still clear.
Yeah. I'm curious. I bet he was just joking. Or maybe not. I'm curious what he was thinking. Maybe it'll resonate with me, and I'll have a clear read too after that. Like, I see what you're saying.
All right, so I blew up one of my 5 apexes yesterday. So
I thought you passed one.
I passed one. I failed one.
Okay.
I'm before I actually trade them live. I'm trying to run through all 5.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
I got 500 profit on one, and I didn't even start the other one. So
what's the activation fee on Apex?
I actually haven't looked, but I'm gonna assume it's expensive, like in the 100 range.
Yeah, that's not so bad. That's what you'd expect. 150 or something, 200. Because what'd you pay for those evals? $7?
It was like $75 for 5. So like what?
Jesper's back. Yeah, just
$15 an eval. Or something
we got to kick the old Jesper. Oh, he already did. Welcome.
I'm quick.
Yes. I was trying to beat you to it, but apparently you got it. All right, what's this
Yep.
super clean raid you're talking about?
Yeah, now I got distracted. Now I'm just listening to you guys talk about Starbucks.
I want to hear it. You said you have a super clean raid.
Yeah, I do.
Let's hear it.
No, I was just backstory here. I was late. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for holding it down.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Traffic was crazy. Everything, people are just crashing in their cars everywhere on the highway, and so I couldn't get home from work. It took me an hour to drive 14 miles.
Dang.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Glad you made it
So-
safe.
Yeah, I'm safe. But I just gotta log in here. I'm glad I made it before the opening range set.
Yeah. Good
Super
morning,
clean read.
Simple Wealth.
Yeah,
Just saying good morning to someone in the chat.
good. I want to get this standard disclaimer in here that we're all the decades of experience, and
Yeah.
people should just listen to us and they will be millionaires.
Yep. If you do exactly what we say, you're guaranteed to be rich. So
Exactly. And also we use sarcasm.
we gotta put that one out there too. Yeah.
I can't log into Tradeovate. Come on. This is just not my day.
Simple Wealth looking for longs. I don't mind that either. I mean, I just gotta kind of see what happens here, see which side of the opening range we break, and
That's part of my read as well. I mean, we it looks like overnight is just bottomed out at the 75.30-ish.
Okay.
It would be nice with the swing down in the session, but then I would be looking for longs as well.
Okay. So you're just looking for longs.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. Okay.
Not predicting.
We gotta try. Gotta try to predict.
No, in the ASFX view app trading system, you react, you don't predict. In my system, I'm predicting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you react, but you also, you gotta have a thought. Well, I think this is gonna go higher
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean?
You want to have some scenarios, right?
Yeah.
I've got your indicator on now, Mike.
Oh yeah, is it
But
working?
there's too much information right now.
You could hide a lot of it. Oh, I
Yeah.
made it. I thought I made it so that you could literally hide each individual piece that you don't like, but I wanted to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
that I had as much information as possible.
That makes sense. I'm just gonna. I haven't fiddled with the settings.
We gotta start selling the Trader Dane indicators made by Mike.
Made by
put my-
Chartsmith. Get
Chartsmith.
it right.
You put my brand on it, it'll skyrocket.
Yeah.
The Danish Chartsmith.
But what's
Put
this
my
thing?
face on it, it'll skyrocket.
What's the difference? So you have ETH and RTH. So is that just that slight difference between overnight overnight out of market volume, or
ETH is just anchored to 6 p.m. the night before.
Yeah.
That's when the futures
That's
exchange
your
rolls
overnight.
over.
yeah.
And then RTH is anchored at 9:30 a.m. Eastern or 8:30, exchange time.
Yeah.
Now, depending on what trading system you use, one is more important than the other. So for instance, in my trading system, ETH is more important
Yeah, me too.
because it has more data. Even though the volume probably gets equal by 10 o'clock, there's still more data points in the
Exactly.
ETH.
In absolute terms, it has more data in it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Book
And
maps loaded. Where are the orders at? Simple Wealth. I'm curious.
Yeah, I can tell you where the orders are. There's orders at 75 and 76 and 72.
You've got all the tools. You probably made your own book map.
Now I could actually. I made like a simplified version of it. It doesn't. It's not as pretty as Bookmap, but like within Sierra charts, you can do whatever you want. And Sierra charts, you have the tick level data to do it. Oh, there's orders at 50, 550 that just got eaten up real bad. So
Yeah, those got taken quick.
But like most of that data that you get on Bookmap, you could see on any regular DOM with tick level data, and that's what I'm looking at.
How much does Bookmap play into your strategy, or do you just watch it? You don't use it for like. I'm just curious.
I used to use Bookmap, but unless you're talking to Simple Wealth over there, I didn't find any added edge to it. I thought it was very pretty, but I thought it was more distracting to me than it was helpful. But I understand that it has the data to be helpful, but it just wasn't for me.
I've never tried using it, and I never really planned to use it for targets. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense too. Yeah.
I just never even really considered buying it or using it, but
it's that balance between having more confluence and also being overloaded with information. I find Bookmap to overload me a little bit with information and make me hesitate as well.
I've just always enjoyed keeping my trading simple from what I've learned from the start, just like not adding things all the time. So that's what I've stuck to, is just not learning new strategies and adding different things to look at. Seems to work.
Am I able to like take over the presentation at will, or do you have to like hand it
Yeah, I
over?
can remove my screen and then add you
I
up.
think you can add your own screen. You just share screen and then add it to the stage.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So for instance, like here's the DOM, right? This
Yeah.
is like anytime you see like these big blue bars over here, that's like what that's what Bookmap is showing you. So where's the orders? Yeah, there's big orders at 72, like right where I want to get in short. That's funny. But like most of the book is pretty thin right now. So like you don't need a fancy like a $100 a month Bookmap tool to show you this. You can you can get this on Tradeovate, you can get this on Sierra.
But it doesn't have the cool colors and the balls.
Doesn't have the cool colors, doesn't have the bubbles, like no.
So yeah, you already have that limit order in place. You're just you're ready to get short there. You're predicting.
Listen, if it gets there, I want to be ready. Like sometimes there's like a random Trump tweet that like will get it there and then it'll reject, and I want to be ready. It doesn't look like it's going to get there, so like I might have to cancel it at some point. But
yeah, Simple Wealth, yeah, that's smart too. That's what our buddy Emil does. He's got it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you.
They just people just buy it and then have the stream going. You can throw it on a second monitor. It's the same thing.
I think there's this tick sound as well. So Emil, he'll be listening to the sound of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he's talked about that, the ticks and stuff. It's like trying to tell you like when buyers are in control or something.
I got
it makes a sound
too. I got it. I got everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is actually a Drysdale thing. He's very big on this, and it makes sense. Like you can I don't have to look at the cumulative volume delta sometimes to know that sellers are just like pounding it, because like I hear the sounds in my headphones saying like, okay, sellers are here.
So it's one sound for selling and one sound for buying?
Yeah, it's tickas and duckas.
Sounds like a slur.
Duckas is I mean, that's like, I wish I could play the sound through for you, but it's duckas is bad, tickas are good.
Okay.
Or long
and good is buy.
Yeah, good is buy.
Good is buy and bad is sell. Yeah.
So what would have been
duckas
nice right
here.
now? Would have been nice with a break of the opening range low and then a return. I'm not sure I want to buy it breaking above New York here, right? We haven't
I
broken
know.
the opening range.
I would rather a break of the opening range first. I agree.
Yeah.
It does look like a nice hold of overnight VWAP and
yeah, it does.
back above here, but I think I'd rather wait. We're like I said before, I didn't have a clean read. We're below some VWAPs, above some, kind of in the middle here. So I don't want to just buy it in the middle before opening range is even broken. I'll give it some time.
NQ is broken.
The bottom?
Opening range low. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that could be interesting.
YM's broken the high. What do you know?
Yeah. It's just off in different directions.
Mhm.
Do you know that because you're using the indicator, or you're like switching back and forth?
Me?
No, I was okay.
Both,
Yeah,
both
but-
actually. I have the indicator, but I also just wanted to see price action.
I'm not gonna lie, my mind was blown when I learned yesterday. It's Jesper.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I
What
still
do you-
say
what-
Jesper. Jesper.
Go ahead.
I don't. It's not gonna stick.
Jesper.
Jesper. That's not gonna stick. I'm gonna forget.
That's fair.
So
That's
it's
fair.
just like because I've known you since December. Talked to you since December, and
Right.
in my head, I've always thought it was Jesper. So that's just what it is to me now. I'm gonna try to correct it.
You know, when I get famous,
Jesper.
I'll just be called Dane.
Dane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that,
you
that's
see,
easier.
simple
Can we
wealth
just call you
in
Dane?
chat just called you Dane there. You see, so you got that down.
Can we just call you Dane? That's easier.
Yeah, you
Dane
can.
is easier. Dane is easier. No, Jesper.
It's
It's like so like I don't know, Spanish or something.
could be. Speaking of Yiddish, it could be something Yiddish like verklemmt.
Verklempt?
Jesper.
Jesper.
You supposed to say it with an accent too?
Yes,
Yep.
obviously.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, Simple Wealth, we appreciate you coming to check us out. And happy belated birthday. You know, I know.
Birthday?
Well, May 9th, 1982. You know.
A what?
Nice. Love it. Simple wealth. Happy that you're following.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt you,
5982. Are you trying to guess that that's the birthday?
Like, why else? Why else would it be? Unless that's just like bank pin.
5982. That's funny. Yeah, bank pin.
And it might also be his bank pin. Who knows?
That's a good
But-
guess. I hope you got that right because I would have never thought about that. I'm waiting to hear. That's good.
feel like there's nothing to do here.
I agree.
No, it's pretty ugly.
Just a random number. That was a good guess.
Oh. It lined up perfectly, you know, like
It does. It's like 82. That's a, it's not like 19. You know what I mean?
I heard a Danish podcast episode where they were talking. The theme of the entire episode was the higher volatility in these markets, and I was just looking at the ATR yesterday, and it's actually quite a bit lower than it was a month ago.
well, yeah. I mean, have you ever taken a look at the VIX chart?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually don't.
Yeah, VIX is
I
way
do not,
down.
but
Where's VIX? VIX. Yeah, we're at 16. That's
Yeah.
really low. This was March. March, we were in the 30s. And April's just been up. When the market
Long
goes
at
up, the VIX
53.
goes down.
I like it. I see the long there. What's your target here? I see two ideas for a target: opening range high or previous day New York view up, or your book map. I mean, you said you use book map orders for targets.
There's a value area low as well, and around 65.
Not my style of trading, but I could see the idea. You
Yeah,
bounce,
it is.
70, 72. Yep, I like that.
you
If
reclaim
I was in this,
New
I'd
York.
target 70 as well.
You reclaim New York. You're breaking through the upper end on the RTH. You're bouncing off the upper end on the ETH. Go for it. All things go.
I'm rooting for you, Simple Wealth. You got
So
this.
what are the arguments against along here? That would, for me, that would be NQ sitting at the New York, but that's probably broken above now. Yep.
The argument
About
against
confluence.
long is that the last, based off yesterday's trend, we're still trending down.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. We're below yesterday's New York view up. We're below start of week view up. The kind of overall trend on the week has been a little bit down, and yesterday was a big sell off. So
But that's
Just
okay
ha-
because his target is not like 50 points. It's like,
right, I like
Yeah,
the longs
just
better
mid
than the
target.
shorts. Still, I will say I like longs better than shorts.
But I would
Still.
probably, I mean, I would size a bit heavier here and then just go for the opening range high, which is already tapped. That's 9 points or something. That's a decent move.
Listen, I hope he gets his target because that's when I get my short.
Yeah. I hope he gets his target too, because that would tell me, give me more conviction that buyers are in control, and I'd take the next bounce.
Still no break of the opening range. That was exactly on the level there.
I hate when it does that.
Yeah. NQ is not looking good.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah. Got more VWAPs above on NQ as well. It's selling off a bit more over there. And then YM is just, that slow straight grind up.
Yeah, NQ is, well, ES is at like the top of all of its ranges. NQ is at the bottom of all its bands and stuff.
Yeah.
ES, looks a little, it's not my favorite right now.
Mike, you mentioned something before about previous weeks, previous months, value areas. I mean, do you have success with using those? Because I find it hard to believe that there are people trading off of these levels.
I think the bigger institutions are trading off those levels.
But that would be current month, wouldn't it? And it would be the VWAP.
Well, why wouldn't last month's data? I mean, we're only June 4th. Why wouldn't last month's data be relevant still?
Yeah, I'm just saying it relates back to who's in which positions, right?
Yeah, I mean if I was an institution trading in May, I was probably looking at this value area high. So that means that my positions are averaged around here, right? So I'm looking to defend that position, and that's what they've been doing prior month's value area high. Like it didn't, there's no body under this,
No. So that was my question. Do you find success trading off of these levels? I just find them both a little bit remote in time, but also, less relevant than the intraday, for example, or this week's data, for example.
I don't trade off these levels. I build a narrative off these levels.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm looking at this like, oh, look, they defended it. That helps a bullish narrative that like we might go back to the lower band up here.
Got it.
But if we hit it again, I feel like we'll break through it strong.
Yeah.
Because like, look how many times we tapped it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But like, I'm not like, this is my intraday chart, and I don't see like it's there, but like this is not like I'm not putting a limit order here. Say like, oh, they're going to defend it again.
Right.
Makes sense. Still nothing for me here.
No.
I would like to see a break above, some sort of push up to like 70 or so and get a pullback for a bounce. That's what my next trade idea. Other than that, if we pull back below VWAP here, I'll still be waiting. I'll just wait.
I think that's a good position to be in right now. Labels. There's too many labels on your indicator. I need to flick some of this stuff off.
I'm so sorry. It's funny. That whenever I created indicators, people would actually there's a very big split. Some people like want as many labels as possible, and some people want no labels. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like I need labels on these. So like prior week value or high, I would never know what this line is unless there was a label. But like I don't need labels on my bands. I know that orange is weekly. I know that green is monthly. I know blue is ETH. But like some people just like want labels on everything.
I don't need labels. I use like 3 levels. So
Yeah, exactly.
if I didn't know what they were, I might as well quit.
But it's one of the reasons why labels are beneficial is like if you are in a trading group, for example, like the Black Shirt Club, and you have different colors than someone else, and you're trying to show your trade to that person, like it's just easier for them to read your chart.
I agree. That's a good example. You know, otherwise everyone's like, "What's that level on your screen there?"
100%.
Okay, what's that line you have?
Be a little bit like Angel's charts.
Anel's charts used to be so crazy.
Yeah, he tidied them up. He did.
I forgot what color he does now, but originally he did like pink and purple when he was in the BSC. And
It was
like,
also
"What?"
green, right? Shades of green.
He switched from that to green because I don't know, I think he got bullied and he had the puke green charts. But like when he first joined, it was like pink and purple. I remember being like, or even before the BSC, just when you know, we would be in the ASFX stream and he'd put his markups in chat and I'd be like, what are his charts? And then it was like that green color and I'm like, why?
Why? Puke green. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Why don't you just do a white or a gray?
But you know, the universe is in balance because when he had the green stuff on and he had all these EMAs and things like that, he would then he would change to the gray and simplify it, but then he would add the VWAP wave system. So then he would have all the different levels and bands and things like that. So yeah. We love him.
Yeah, yeah. I forget
So-
what color his charts are now. Actually, I'm
Mike,
gonna
on
check
your
this
on your
quick.
indicator right now, my opening range in the tables it's just setting.
Wow, yeah, he's got very normal colored charts now.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's got
I
gray
like
color,
that.
right?
Yeah, gray background like mine, and then and white candles.
Yeah.
Auction market there.
And we had no news, right? No news today.
Nope.
Good. Best and speaks. Whatever.
Oh! I think you discovered a bug.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the opening range is probably defaulted to, even though it says 15 minutes, it's probably defaulted to 60 minutes because it's probably looking at initial balance. I'll fix that.
You ruined everything. Give me my money back.
Yeah. Money back.
You owe me $50.
I owe you nothing.
So, break of opening range. Come back to New York. At this point, if it comes back to New York and stays there, I will pretty much disregard previous days New York.
Yeah, I like the
I would
long
at
more
least
now
trade
that we
it up to
broke
there,
out.
right?
We got the bounce off of overnight, break above, break of opening range high. And this would be a nice trade. I wouldn't mind a long stop at probably opening range low and a target at previous day New York VWAP. Gives you about a 1 hour trade too. That's nice.
Are you programming? Are you coding now, Mike?
Well, someone is bothering me at work, and
How does that actually work for you guys, Griff? Like, do you then you get off here at 11 and then you get to work?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our schedule's a bit different, like me and Ryan.
Yeah.
Like it's just whenever people are selling or want to buy couches. So, you know, it's not entirely up to us to just set it up. We have to work with everyone else's schedules too. And some days we'll have nothing and some days we'll have a full day after trading. You know, some days we'll work from right after trading until 9 or 10 p.m. and some days it's just like literally not even one thing to do. So it's just
Okay.
it varies day to day.
But you'll put in the hours up till like 10 p.m. if you need to.
Yeah.
It's
Except
good
for our
money.
storage unit locks us out at 10.
Okay.
So once it hits 10, we can't. Also, I'm off stream tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to Nashville with some friends.
Okay. To do.
It's one of my buddy's birthdays, so we're just going to
Okay.
celebrate. I think the country music awards are going on or something. I don't really listen to much country music, so hey, Simple Wealth lives in Nashville.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. I'll be there tomorrow.
You know, there's only two kinds of two music genres in the world: country and western. And you got to listen to it in Nashville.
Those are the only two?
Those are the only two. Didn't you see
What?
my post about Union Station the other day? Mike saw it.
No.
I love that stuff.
Yeah,
I
live
have
about eight-
two guilty pleasures music-wise. It's the death metal that I play on my bass guitars over here, and then it's country western.
I like rap music.
That works.
At the moment, the only music I listen to is nursery rhymes and Miss Rachel music.
It's a
Miss
phase,
Rachel.
Mike. It's just a phase. It'll pass.
Miss Rachel's got to be so rich.
She must be loaded.
She's got to be so
She's
rich.
got Netflix money now.
Yeah, you just look at how many views she gets on YouTube. She's got like Mr. Beast level views.
She's got, on some of the videos I watch, I'm pretty sure she has 1 billion views.
She's got to have, I think she's got north of 100 million. Like, she's got so much money coming in from that YouTube stuff. Like, I don't even know.
Well, according to Gemini, she's worth somewhere between 23 and 50.
Oh, that's lower than I thought, but that's still, I mean, I wouldn't complain. It's not, yeah. Now, what about
Yeah.
Mr. Beast?
Isn't it fun that we can look up other people's net worths?
Yeah, Mr. Beast net worth. It says 2.6 billion.
Shit.
Yeah. Not surprised. 2025, he was valued at 5.2 billion. That's ridiculous. Just because he makes some silly YouTube videos and then made a chocolate bar. That's all he does, right?
He's got a fast food chain. He's got a Netflix show. Like, don't hate.
Oh, yeah. He's got a little bit more. Yeah.
He's an entrepreneur. I mean, listen, he got to start by making YouTube videos, but
Yeah. I like Mr. Beast. I got nothing against him. I wouldn't say I really watch him, but
I got no hate for anyone that's successful.
I agree.
Unless they did something morally incorrect.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, look at this. I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. Bozid?
Bazadar, I forgot.
Bozidar?
You gotta ask Jesper. He knows.
Oh,
Bashadar, I think.
Bazadar.
4650. Man, are you 76 years old?
Happy late birthday.
Happy-
Same joke over and over again.
Where's the 4650 come from?
Okay, Bazadar or something. I don't know what
Right.
that says.
Who can read that?
Not me.
See, I would be liking the longs on ES here if it comes back above, but NQ is just melting.
I mean, if you switch to a 15-minute chart, like there's nothing about this that I want to trade.
No, it's true. It's chop.
Someone's got to show their hand, and then I will either join it or fade it. That's the.
I'm tempted on the long and the break back above here.
I will say cumulative delta is melting on both NQ and ES, but price is not going down. You know,
What does that tell you?
so there's two ways to read that. That means that the sellers are being absorbed, which is more confluence for, you know, longs. But like if the long, it's like it's a ticking time bomb. If the longs don't
if they run
do
out,
anything soon, they will just get overwhelmed. You know?
Yeah.
But if the longs do something, there could be a huge short squeeze.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm looking at, by the way. If anyone was curious.
I like the longs on ES.
Yeah, I'll take it if we break. I'll give it a try.
Do you want to take screen since you're going to be in a trade?
If it presents, yeah. There we go. I got an entry there.
Me too.
Beautiful. So you're probably, yeah, I'll take screen or Jesper, either or. I just had it. Right.
I think you could take it somehow because someone did that to me the other day.
I just got to remove yours, or you have to remove yours, or no, I found it. Never mind.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just like there should be like a stock of available screens.
Let's see, 13.25. It's a decent looking trade, I would say. The 1 minute looks good. We got, two VWAPs we're on the right side of, and then obviously on the wrong side of previous day New York. That's the major knock to this.
That's where I'm trading it to, actually.
Me too. I think it's still worth a try, though.
Yeah. We've got higher highs and higher lows forming since, I don't know, 7 a.m., 7:30.
Yeah.
But like, yes, but the range is what? 64 to... I guess it's not that small range. It looked a lot smaller on my screen, but
we'll see.
We will see. That's the beauty of it. Always. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. Nobody will know. We'll just have to see. Ryan Foss in the chat. What up? Ooh. He's on a trip right now. He's trading from a car, I think.
Never a good idea.
No, that's not something we condone.
Yeah, Ryan, are you trading or are you just watching the stream? I hope
driving
you're trading
and watching the stream.
No, he's not. He wouldn't be driving, I don't think. I'm sure he'd be sitting in the passenger seat with his laptop. Or I got an ant on my wall. I gotta kill it. Y'all got in, now it's gonna pop. Exactly. That's because
exactly.
We got 50 years of experience. I caught that first break. Nice. So what, you caught it from around here, I'm gonna guess, to the opening range high?
Oh yeah, nice trade, guys.
Yeah, it's playing out pretty quick.
I love these pops. It's just gonna follow through.
I know. That's what we were talking about yesterday. I said I wish every trade could be one of those where it's just
exactly
where it's just straight profit.
See, I mean, the absorption came through because like now the cumulative delta is like melting up. So the buyers are squeezing the shorts. See how much they can do it though.
There's also this thing about, I mean, if you wait long enough, if you have that patience, the cleanup setup will present, and you often, I mean, you're more likely to get that pop because we waited through the first break of New York. We didn't have the break of the opening range. Then we sat through that higher low, and then we entered, right?
Yep, I agree. I think so.
Now we just got to sit this one out.
So, Mike, do you have a limit order sitting on
70 quarter?
Okay, so we'll hit TP, and then we'll switch the screen to you. There's constant action going on stream today.
70 quarter with a stop at 80. Oh, I don't have a stop on the apexes. It's the stop loss is the account. But,
All right, I'll put my TP at 80 then, where your stop is.
yeah, it's just like with the trailing drawdown, if I go like 200 in profit and take a $300 loss, I'm down 500 on the account. So it's like with the apexes, I have the mentality you kind of have to pass it in 1 or 2 trades.
Yeah.
So
I would agree. I think most evals you just gotta grow some balls and sling them. You can't be sitting in an eval for 2 months.
I somewhat agree with you. So like I tried that transparently, like the day after we got back from the boot camp, and I bought myself 5 150Ks. And the first day was great, and then the second day I just blew it up. And I was like, you know what? Maybe let me slow down.
Did you copy them all?
Yeah, I copied them all.
I would split up the risk. I would trade them one at a time because that's a big mental hit, blowing 5 150Ks
Yeah,
at one time. If you pass them all in one go, that would feel great. But
yeah, it was about $1,000. But you know, so I was like, you know what? Let me slow my roll. I now have 5 50Ks on Lucid, and you know, taking it relatively slow, not like super slow, but like I'm up about 600 per account. And
how much are you risking per trade on the 50K?
The initial risk is about 500, but like generally my losses are 200 to 300.
Oh wow! So you're keeping it pretty small.
But you know, my profits are 200 to 500 also.
Okay, so you're trading kind of a positive R model.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the model is starting at a 1-to-1. Like I'm risking 500 to make 500, but like as I move my stop, I'm like okay taking less of a profit also. You know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Especially as I scale out.
550K is now in 150K. Are you copying all those or
Yeah, I'm copying all 5 on the Lucids, and
no,
then
I'm talking to I'm talking to what do you call it?
Simple Wealth. He's also doing it.
Yeah, everyone's copy trading. I guess me and Jesper are late to the party. Jesper, I gotta just start sitting in my room just saying Jesper, and I'll get it.
You know, Simple Wealth is doing exactly what I'm doing.
Welcome back, Jesper. All right, I got it.
Thank you very much. You got it.
It's gonna become natural. It's just not. It feels wrong now. It feels like I'm calling you the wrong name.
I'm calling him Dane.
Dane works.
Copy trade in the 50s, and you have 150. I like that.
What was your target was what, 68.25, Griff?
Yep. And as previous day in New York comes down, slopes down harder, I'm probably gonna keep the target at the VWAP. So I'll probably just keep pulling it down.
Yeah, maybe front run it a little bit.
Yeah, just have it at the VWAP. I want to take profits when it touches.
Yeah.
Hopefully this trade doesn't take another 45 minutes because then it would my
that
target
would be nice,
like right here, but still no drawdown. Right side of VWAP, above opening range high now. Feels good.
Yeah, high, low,
feels like
all that stuff.
Feels like I'm liking it. So,
but we are known to swing trade these days.
Yeah, I agree. I've made the switch.
But NQ is looking bullish again. So I don't know if Bashidar was short on NQ. I am not sure if he's still in it.
Oh, you see what NQ is looking like? Oh yeah. Dang. That's a big recovery there on NQ.
Yeah.
So make sure I'm not making too much on this because my target is exactly 596 and I can't make 600. So move it down a tick here as this kind of slopes down a little more.
I moved my limits down to $69.50.
Getting the accounts for $65 on Lucid. There's a $65 50K on Lucid right now.
They sometimes run these promotions where you get like a 50% off.
Wow, that's a great deal. I agree. Simple Wealth, dude. Getting
Did you see that pair deal with Top One as well in the corner there? BOGO
Yeah.
deal, $39.
Go
It's
Dane.
it's just it just invites YOLOing, right?
It's also a no-brainer. Those $39 accounts. It's basically you're getting each account for $20 because it's
Yeah.
buy one get one, and they're $39. You're getting 50K evals for $20. It's
The
like,
question is, are you gonna treat that account with some respect?
no, zero
No.
chance.
Hell no.
If you basically got no skin in the game, it's just like, all right, send it. Especially when it feels like you got one of them for free. It's like, this is a free account. I'm just gonna, yeah. And that's what they hope you do too.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, we got any of your secret levels here at 63 that's projecting, or
Secret levels.
maybe January's value area low or something like that?
No, I mean 68 is prior day value area low,
Okay.
and 74 is yesterday's IB low. But the level I'm really looking at is weekly lower band, which is 70 right now.
70 weekly lower band. Got to get there.
Everyone trades that, so
Institutions do.
yeah.
If they didn't, then it wouldn't work.
That's true.
I wonder if institutions are trading IFVGs.
They do, but they don't want you to know. That's why it's called inner circle, right?
I'm telling you, the ICT guy is just a plant. It was the institution planting him to teach false information so that institutions can trade off of it.
There is this 1990s movie called Kung Pao with Steve Odekirk.
I don't know.
It's this comedy based on these old kung fu movies, and he's planted himself in it, so he's clipped himself into an old kung fu movie, and then he's dubbed all the voices. It's the funniest movie in the world. It's the guy who made Ace Ventura.
Oh yeah, I love Ace Ventura.
And there's a guy there where he keeps losing his fights, his kung fu fights, and then his sensei says to everybody in the room, says, "We trained him wrong as a joke." So they've trained him to lose and think he's winning.
Wait, awesome. So is it Jim Carrey or it's the creators of Ace Ventura?
It's the creators of
Okay.
But the director of Ace Ventura has the lead role in this one here.
Okay, that's funny.
Wait,
Kung Pao.
Odenkirk is the director of Ace Ventura?
Yeah, I think so, or producer, something like that. Behind the scenes.
Odenkirk, is he related to Bob Odenkirk?
It's OEDE, Odekirk.
Oh. Huh.
What's the name of the movie? We could just look up the movie.
Yeah, I'll find it at some point. Once my trade works out.
Shame on you, yes, but you didn't take profit.
Yeah, I didn't.
No taking profits. We're holding. Hodl.
No new information.
Yes.
This one's
besides
tough one to hold.
Besides, I know where it's going, so I can just sit back and relax.
Yeah. This one is you think it's a tough one to hold?
It's just it's a grind. Like every time you get 3 or 4 points in your direction, you get 2 points in the opposite direction.
That's
and
true.
then you get another 3 and then 2. And then so it's like that's why it's tough. It's just like
just
annoying. That the story of the past week or so?
Yeah. This compared to what's been going on the last week, this trade feels like a breeze.
Right now it does, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's kind of slow moving, but it's like straight profit, and now we're just sitting above all the levels here. It feels nice, but the other trades that have been going on have been like torture.
Yeah.
It's been good. I kind of like having a stretch of tough trades because it's like good practice. It's like a reminder, like I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't like it, but don't jinx
it's
it,
good
Francis
practice.
said.
That's 100%.
Francis, we're going to win.
We're going to win.
We're going to win. Don't jinx it.
Well, you know what's coming up soon, right?
What?
The
No.
Madonna.
The Madonna is coming.
Oh,
It's
good.
coming.
Oh, goodness.
Yo, the Madonna's gonna line up with your short that you were already looking to take.
Yeah, I'm
If
telling
we
you.
get a push here, you're gonna get that break of initial balance will also be that level that you already wanted to short off of. That's like a double confluence. You got a full port.
Oh, here we go. The bulls are coming in to push it to the band. So let's see. The Madonna yesterday, it was 74. Okay, 12 points of drawdown to get 14 points of profit.
12 points of drawdown to get 14 points. Okay.
Not terrible.
Let's get one last push here.
Not great.
One
either.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes.
Go, 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 go.
Is it going to edge us?
It's good. I might be willing to just pop
Tick
it
strike
here.
is ticking.
I got it right there. I just pulled it there. Just
I got tapped.
secure the profit.
67, 75.
534 on that one.
Keep going.
Beautiful
keep going.
trade.
Boom.
Bang.
Come on. Oh, no. Come on.
Fill him.
Yes. Fill that order and then dump.
I only will let you short after we went along.
That's how we go out.
I like the setup we have here on stream. Is we got guys trading different systems too. We always got something going on.
I like it as well. It's a bit of a twist, but we can have these different discussions. Also, Mike, I really appreciate it, not being sarcastic here, that we can have the discussions of how are we seeing it with those different lenses. I really that has a lot of value, I think.
I think so too. I like it. There's so many different ways to read the market, and so we kind of just learn from each other and see what we're all thinking. And we all got different stuff going on in our brains, but we're all looking at the same chart, thinking different stuff.
100%.
It's cool.
I got a little greedy and I moved up my limit and I got filled, but now I would have gotten filled in my normal order. So I'm a little sad about that, but it's okay.
That's like how we enter without the limits. We want to price that, and we get a couple points off, and it ends up okay most of the time. TP is 75, 76. I hope you get that, Francis.
Yeah. Don't be too greedy.
Yeah, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, but like, I think Mike's gonna tell you his stop is 80.
Yep.
So
Francis versus Mike.
I hope
Ding,
Francis
ding,
wins.
ding.
I'm kidding.
Round one.
Yeah, great trade. Simple wealth. Good holding.
Plus 1,000. Awesome. W's.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, not again. Top indicator. Francis is funny, man.
Buy the top, sell the bottoms.
Now, I will say, like, I'm not a fan of shorting 4 minutes before the IB set because, even if it moves off my level, like, the idea is that it will tap it again.
Yeah.
But not always. Let's see.
Had to
Was
take it to limit my profit. Yeah, I was pretty much same thing there. My TP was about the consistency rule. So
How many micros, Griff, were you in?
only 9. So
Okay.
because it was
I like that. Only 9. I was in
Only
5, but
9.
I'm feeling happy here.
It seems like with this smaller opening range recently, a lot of times I've been in like 15 micros, so 9
Right.
feels smaller right now.
Right.
But a month ago, it would have felt like, oh, 9's a lot.
Yeah. It's also, you get accustomed to it, right? But I would say a 20 point opening range is still something, right? The other day we had 13. That was when we sat through all that chop.
Yep.
That was crazy. It looks like the opening range indicator is fixed now, Mike, or maybe it's just because we got more time, or
No,
It's
mine
not
says
30.
setting still.
okay. Mine says outside, inside, inside.
Oops. Francis says entered on the 2 minutes, so my entry was late. What at VWAP here? So you were waiting for a candle closure, so maybe you got
Oh yeah.
you
Mine's-
you didn't get up here, did you? I feel like you could have got the close of this candle, and that's
That's what we did.
still a pretty nice close on the right side of VWAP here. If you got it up here, I would say
But it's true. Well,
that's
I think I entered on the close of the open of the 10:08. That should be a 2-minute candle, right?
yeah, this one would have closed right here.
Yeah.
That big candle you entered at the top of here.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah. If you entered in the middle of it, I understand. If you enter at the top of that candle, I would say maybe that's a bit of FOMO. You know, that's not.
Yeah, so I was chatting with Francis on IG yesterday. I think if I understand you correct, Francis, you've been trading for about a month on evals. So these are just some of the lessons that you have to, you just have to take, right? And that hesitation can really cost. Think of it as like if price jumps from the New York and you wanted to get in at the New York VWAP, you're now paying a much higher price, simply speaking, because you have to put a much wider stop on it to really manage the trade. So you're just getting it's like buying a car. You got it. You didn't haggle. It was too expensive, right? Was that a good explanation?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it goes without you, it goes without you, and you can't.
Yes. There's always another opportunity.
Oh, wait, there's gonna be another trade. So you just rather than FOMOing in, saying, "Oh, it's going without me. I need to just get involved here." And if you now, I understand if you entered, right here, then I understand where you're coming from, and it's I wouldn't say anything bad about that. But if you waited for the candle closure, I would say you probably should have sat on the sidelines for that one.
Uh-oh, guys. There's an SMT going on.
Ooh,
You know what
I guess
that
that's
is.
good for your.
I do, but I don't look at it.
It's one of those things. It's like, all right, you're already in the short. What other confluences can I find?
I need confirmation. More
Anil,
confirmation.
what's up, brother? Welcome to the chat. We were talking about
Oh, yeah,
your green charts earlier. Your old green and pink charts, the colorful charts. We were just laughing about that earlier. How crazy your charts used to be.
But like I said the other day, boot camp people are my kind of people. So I love Angel.
Oh
He's
yeah,
at boot camp.
yeah. He's great. Always been.
My guy was ordering triple tequilas at the dinner.
Oh, really?
Oh, was he?
Yeah. You were both at the VIP dinner.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, we're both VIPs. Why wouldn't we be at
of
the
course,
VIP dinner?
yeah, of course, yeah.
Triples will get you, man. You still got the next day of the. the
No,
boot camp
no.
after-
This was after the event. Like,
Okay. I'm like, still got another day to go. You're ordering triples. I don't know if you want to make it to tomorrow. Oh, that's funny.
Did you see Mark was back in the chat? Aussie
Mark was? Yeah, I was wondering where he's been. He texted in Discord.
But he's still in the BSC. I think he was texting me that he still has. So he was on the old like personal coaching. So he's still getting coaching from JB, and he still has that running. He's still in the BSC, but he thinks I think he's about to leave. But
He's been in the BSC this whole time.
yeah.
I was wondering where he went, and he just out of nowhere.
He's in the BSC trading gold in Asia.
Wow. What about Max? Where has Max been?
Yeah, he's also popped out somewhere. But I think we need to try and bring him back in.
I agree.
not
'Cause
sure
I noticed especially the two of them.
Yeah.
They
went quiet.
were active for a while, just have kind of gone completely just quiet. Haven't said anything in weeks.
Exactly. So I think Mark was saying he still hasn't taken a payout, but he's more consistent, more successful in the trades that he's taking now. He had a
That's
green
good.
Green first 3 days of June. That's what he showed me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Max was there when he was in our pod in the BSC, me and Jesper. And I remember the first time I had the idea, I said, let's do a Discord so we can all stay connected after this.
Yeah.
It was me, Jesper, and Max, or Jesper. Sorry, I'm
Dang.
getting used to it. It was me, Jesper, and Max in a call together, and I was like, let's start something. Let's do it. Let's do a Discord, and we were all like, yeah, I'm down. So he was one of the original 3 in there. It was the three of us.
He was Irish.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Max is Irish.
I didn't
He
even
was
know
in
that.
Dublin.
Max, his name would not indicate that he's Irish.
Nope.
I don't want to blow up his name, but like I was about to.
Like
but,
Pop Jingo.
Oh, I forgot. Let me put you on screen here. You're in a trade. That's way more entertaining than seeing nothing.
Yeah, I debated taking profit right here, and that's probably gonna bite me in the ass. But I'm gonna let it go.
We'll see.
I say, yeah, you can handle this. I think the way I'm reading it here, I would imagine you get a deeper pullback before we, go up to your stop. I would think.
Yeah, I mean, my profit target right now, the first target is the upper band of ETH, which brings me closer to a 1-to-1. This was just like it was just like 4 points where my stop is like 12. Like it felt too small.
What's your
I'm getting
stop
closer on this
price?
account. I'm about
So
I'm
yeah,
about 2 trades from payout on this account, so I'm getting
Nice.
closer here.
so my
Yep.
stop is at 80.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got 2K on my 3 of my 50Ks now, so I'm 1K from the payout.
Nice. And that's on 250K, so you could take about a 5K
That's
payout.
on
if
350Ks.
350K, so that's
That's true. No, sorry, that's on 2 of them. The other one's lagging behind. That's true.
okay, but yeah, you keep grinding there. Within the next month, you can get 350K
Exactly.
payouts. So you just gotta not do anything stupid, right? That's
Exactly.
all. That's all it is.
Those 2 payout, the 2 payouts. If I max that out, it's 4,500. That's
Yeah,
gonna
then
be
you take that third one, and that's 60.
that's another 2.5K.
or something.
Yeah. And I've got 4 in total. Remember the other day I realized I couldn't trade 4.
Yeah. Yep.
So that the 4th one is just resting right now, but it's sitting at 200 in profit or something like that. So
Nice.
I'll have to trade that at some point to avoid the inactivity rule, right?
Yep. I'm hoping to, I just need a good 2 days, but I'm probably about to hopefully take a payout on this account next week. Obviously, you never
Nice.
know. Could just go on a losing streak, but
Yeah. But you're what? How far are you from payout? So it's like 2 $500 trades or 2 $600?
I am $830 from payout. So 2 $400 trade. My average
Okay.
winners are around 400 to 500. So
You just gotta
yeah,
sit and
it'd
wait.
be about 2 trades. And if I traded smaller, traded slow, three days, but not bad. Found out about
Snipe
prop
some-
firms from ICT traders, but I'm not a fan of it. I like VWAPs and moving averages. I would agree with you. Francis, I think you'll have better luck trading with VWAPs and moving averages. I'm a little bit biased here, though. You talk to an ICT guy, and they'd tell you'll do better with ICT. So,
You know what I find now I was introduced to VWAP in October, and I've been spending all my time doing that. I think the thing is, regardless of which system you choose, if you stick with it long enough, you're gonna have, first of all, you gotta have your sort of your base performance will increase. It will be improved, and then you will
Yeah.
start to have to add some nuance, to add some discretion, and that just strengthens your system. That's what you're sabotaging if you all of a sudden change your system. So it really is about sticking to whatever it is that you choose. Now, Francis, you've seen us work with this. You've seen that it works. It can work. You can also see that from ASFX. So if you stick to that, even if sometimes your personality is telling you, I want tighter stops, I want 3-hour trades, stick with it. Just keep sticking with it and learn the ropes of that process. And I think you'll find that it also kind of comes together at some point.
yeah, I agree. I think now that you've found you've looked into ICT, you found that you think that VWAPs are gonna work better for the way you like to trade, I say stick with it for at least 6 months. Give the VWAP trading 6 months before you strategy hop. And if you really decide you don't like it, try something new. But I think you got to stick with something before deciding after a month or two it's not working for you.
I mean, part of trading is like you need to be able to trust your system, and like you're not going to be able to trust your system after a month or two.
Exactly.
So you need to give it some time so that you can see it actually work.
I think so, yeah.
And then once you see it actually work, maybe you're not executing on it properly, but you can see that like the system, the setups are there and they work. You just need to tweak how you manage your trades, so to speak, or your position size or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you're strategy hopping every month or two, you're never going to trust any system and you'll never be successful.
Agreed. Completely. He said he's sticking with VWAPs. Nice. Stay around here. And I mean, you're pretty new to it as well. So ask any questions. Me and Jesper have been trading some VWAPs for a while here. I know Mike as well, but he doesn't, it's not his main focus, but we could answer tons of VWAP questions about.
Yeah. I mean, I VWAP bounces are part of the system I trade. It's just one of 4 of the major setups. And there's like a little bit more specific criteria when it's valid versus invalid, but I definitely know the ASFX system in and out. I just don't trade it as.
I was gonna say, even if you don't focus on it, you've been around VWAP traders and been in 100 coaching calls where there's an hour-long session about VWAPs.
It's down your spine.
Yeah, you know what's going on here. So,
come on, baby, it's a little long. Just a little bit more. A little bit more.
One thing also, I mean, for Francis, I mean, if you're struggling with this eval stage, maybe the two of you experienced traders can also spill some sauce about how to manage evals. I wouldn't know.
There are 2 strategies, and it really depends on your budget. If you have a budget for evals, like a monthly budget, like I'm going to spend $300 on evals a month, then you can kind of be more aggressive and try and pass them as fast as possible. I mean, this is assuming that you have a profitable strategy. If you're still learning, like if you're learning how to trade, I would buy the cheapest possible account and trade 1 micro. Like go to Apex, get your $10 25K account when they have 90% off, trade 1 micro and achieve profitability or at least some sort of consistency. Then once you feel like you have the capabilities to pass a challenge, then create your monthly budget, and see if you can burn through accounts quickly to try and pass them quickly. Or if you don't have a big budget, just trade it very conservatively until you eventually do pass that account. Those are the 2 strategies I see.
Yep. I think that's the best way to go about it. I think just don't push yourself on the learning phase that you're going through right now. Don't push too hard to size up and try so hard and focus on passing the account. I think you just got to focus on learning the system and getting comfortable with taking winning trades and comfortable with taking losing trades, not focusing on how much you made or lost. Just you don't even have to look at any numbers.
The sizing is easy, right? You just add more contracts. So it is about, I mean, that first long period of time is about learning the system. And I think prop challenges are a good place to do so, because you do have a little bit, as a completely new trader, you do have a little bit on the line, a little skin in the game. But that aggressive, like full porting it for 2 trades or 1 trade to win it, I think that you should wait with that until you have a, your system and your, at least to some degree. I mean,
yep. Trading $150 risk on my 50K eval, working on my entry, stay disciplined. Yeah, if you're comfortable with the 150 risk, that's also gonna make you more comfortable with size faster, but you'll have to be also comfortable with losing your 50K eval. You know what I mean? Like, you're a pretty new trader, so
that's actually
I would say that's medium to almost big size for being new. But if you're comfortable with that and you're completely fine, like if you lose the account, you're willing to buy another and you have the budget for that, I say go right ahead.
That's a really good point. I think it's a balance between not becoming emotionally attached to that account, but also not just burning through 10 accounts in 3 days, right? But you should definitely avoid becoming emotionally attached, sitting with the same account for 4 months. I'm guilty of that. But I only really broke it, when I had that eval. I've been sitting with for 3 months. I had 3 resets, and I just started full porting it because at that point I said, I know my system, and I think I spent 1 or 2 resets on it, but then I passed it. And of course, I was serious enough at that point that when I got the funded account, I could size down. I could be more conservative, or more sensible with that funded account. So yeah, it's a balance.
Francis, are you still long? And if you could put in your entry price as well, and then like your stop loss and take profit. I'm just curious what your trade's looking like.
Maybe if we can just have a screenshot in the chat.
Yeah, if you could throw a screenshot or a markup or whatever, we can
I'm
check it
also
out.
curious about Angel, if he's in anything.
Yeah.
Or he just got out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel already took like 15 trades. You didn't know?
Yeah, probably.
You can. My guy has got to slow down a little bit. I look at his DRCs. He's got the most in-depth DRCs I've ever seen in my life.
Did you notice Edgar's?
I haven't seen Edgar's.
That's like prose. That's like reading a novel. But
I can't even. I just realized I gotta open the new threads because I have 4 of them on the side.
They're invisible.
Yeah, they don't show up. That's Edgar. Yeah, trades taken. Markups. Yeah, so he doesn't even do
he doesn't have TradeZilla.
Yeah, he doesn't TradeZilla. He just types the review out on the.
I really admire the process there. I mean, and the way he takes his notes. It's just difficult for me to sit and read through.
Yeah.
DRC.
If we got 9 viewers in here right now, I think that's a new record.
I think it is.
I think that's a new record. Let's celebrate. Once we hit 10, we're gonna take our shirts off. I'm just kidding.
The cool thing is, I shared that with you, right, Griff? That we get like 30, 40 views during the day after we shut down. I think that's pretty cool.
In a short, Angel's in a short.
Daily
VWAP.
What's the daily VWAP?
NQ,
like where's that
NQ?
Oh, like the overnight VWAP?
Yeah, that's below
NQ?
us.
Dude, you're short from 15 points below?
No,
he must be on NQ. He must look at NQ. We're coming off of it now.
It's like the 330 level and then coming down. I don't know how far he's looking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. That actually lines up. That's a pretty good short for my system too. You get the upper band of the. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, if you're short here on NQ, NQ, a bit of a fade. Okay, yeah, I understand that. I was thinking ES, and you set off the daily view up, and I thought I was saying you got short right here.
Yeah, I thought he got short right here.
yeah, me too. I was like, I don't get it. I don't. Nice, good luck. Hopefully you guys are both in a similar short here, so hopefully that's gonna play out for both of you.
Mike, NQ is pretty much in balance, isn't it?
Yeah, NQ is what you would call a balance.
Yeah,
48. Stop loss at 48. Let's see, what's that?
Yes, is what you would say is imbalanced.
Yeah,
the upside.
Or price discovery at least.
250.
Yeah, imbalanced price discovery, whatever you want to call it.
Let's move stop loss to 61 and EP at 76. Nice. I like the idea. I like the stop loss. I don't, however, I do not like the entry, Francis. But we've already told you that. So,
see, like we haven't spent much, if any, time inside the band since the open. So this is price discovery.
Yeah. Are we bouncing off the band? Not really, right? But it's.
So the bands are not, like you can treat them as exact levels, but they're really areas, right? So like this would be an area to get long.
Yeah, a zone.
And you're supposed to use volume profile to like kind of zone in on that. So
So you'd be looking for a low volume node, for example?
yes, so like these pink lines are meant to be low volume nodes, which if I get rid of that, lines up perfectly with that entry over there.
Yeah. And the theory is that there will be support resistance, right?
Yep, until they're broken, and once they're broken, they become the opposite.
Yeah.
Or filled. If they become filled, then they volume nodes can become low volume nodes can become high volume nodes, in which case they are no longer support resistance anymore.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you would call the auction has become finished. There's no more auction there anymore.
So many terms.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to know the terms. You just need to know the principles. Like you said, support resistance. Come on, here we go.
Like a double top on ES.
Yeah.
Yeah, Francis, just make sure you mark it up and journal that, and just review your entry and make notes of what you could have done better, what you could have done different. Just get in the habit, if you're not already, of just reviewing and doing some sort of daily report card or something.
Yeah, I might actually do a reel on that just to show people what the structure is, if just for some inspiration.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
That was close enough.
You're out?
I'm out on the apex because it's trailing, but I'm still in on the lucids.
Nice.
But I might take out half. Yeah.
Yep. And my daily chart markups and journal. Nice. Francis is about it. Francis has got it. A month into trading, got the journal going, got the system down.
He's serious.
Yeah. You're going to do big things, Francis.
Stick with us. You'll go far.
Yeah.
Mike, how do you manage? I'm in the inquisitive mood today. How do you manage these different accounts? Like, I mean, are you completely on top? Do you feel comfortable being on top of all the different rules? Because that's one of the things I try to stick with one firm at a time, because I know I'm going to mess up the rules.
I know the lucid rules. I'm kind of YOLOing the Apex accounts. Like
Okay.
when I think of my trade setups, I'm thinking of the lucid rules, and then I'll just manually
you
copy
stay
those.
within the constraints of.
Yeah. And then the idea would be let's say I failed one, I passed one, and now I have 3 left. The idea, and I'm halfway to passing this one, I'm a third to passing this one. I think I'm very close to failing this one.
Gotcha.
Oh, no, maybe I did fail that one. So I failed to a best.
Didn't even know it. I'm close to failing this one. No, I think I failed that one.
Yeah. So the idea is that I am much more aggressive on taking profits on the Apex because of the intraday, and that's the only thing I change. I'm all in, all out on the Apex. I'm much higher size on the Apex, but
Nice. I would do the same thing. Have your Apex as you're kind of slinging of accounts and taking the Lucids more seriously. Lucid is more of a firm that you'd rather trade with Lucid as well.
yeah,
You have more skin in the game on those accounts. You put more money into it. You'd rather trade with them. You want to take it more serious than the Apex.
100%. And listen, I'll take. I already passed one. I haven't activated it yet, but once I either fail or pass the rest of these, what I plan to do is just trade one at a time, Lucid or Apex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm only doing this copying stuff because of their evals, but once they're funded accounts, I will take it more seriously, because I would want the payout on the Apex. It's in theory, it's a lot easier to get a payout on a 1,500 profit target versus a 3,000.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll just to finish off here, I'll just share my screen out and go through the DRC in my in the call here. Just 1 second, just for the privileged people online here. There we go. So this is my trade seller where I have my DRC. So I log this for every single day. what I do, and there's a million different ways of doing this, of course. This works for me. And again, I would also say find something that works for you and stick with it. Don't change it every day. Don't do all kinds of stuff. It's part of that process that you sort of go through every single day. And as you can see, I've been a slob today because I haven't put in the pre-market sort of analysis, but that's what I do normally. And then I tick off all my rules. You can set that up as a template if you want in TradeZella. You just have a tick box kind of table. And then down here, I will put in my, so I took the break of New York, VWAP, after the sweep of opening range low. And I'll put some more notes in here on the right. I'll paste in my trading view markups. Then I have my aftermarket reflections, some thoughts around what I could do to make more or lose less on a given day. And then just a bit of a performance, like grading myself down here. It takes a bit of time. It takes like 10 minutes to get everything done every day. But I find that like that's just key part of my day.
Yeah, me too. Probably about 10 minutes I spend on journal and review every day too. It's like when you think about how much time that is, it's, it's nothing.
Exactly. And it's not, there's no sort of substitute for it. You can't avoid doing it. I mean, I made a reel I think I actually made a YouTube long about this. You're either journaling or you're not profitable. And of course that's a bit sharp, but it's kind of like that.
Now listen, yes and no. I mean, I don't want to take away from your lesson.
If you're very experienced, you don't have to journal everything every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to imagine, like someone like Tom Hugard or or Chris Drysdale are not,
writing down their emotions
exactly.
Like Austin doesn't journal either.
No,
he's been trading for 11 years or whatever, and he just.
But he will do the markups,
DRCs. Right? He just copy and paste his markup on there, but he's not journaling.
But there will be a little bit of markup for every trade, right? Just annotate it on the chart, and I think that's okay when you've got 10 years of experience. But for a long time to begin with, I think that's really a key part of the process.
I agree. I think it's very important. Francis is asking if you have the template, if you'd be able to share it or something. I'm not sure if that's.
If you have TradeZella, I think I can share the. I don't know if I can actually share the template itself. I'm not savvy enough. But I can share the layout, the template, like just a screenshot. And then one other point I had in terms of journaling, you cannot always, you don't always have to learn something from every single trade. I mean, not every single trade will teach you something. So that's also something to remember in terms of like also limiting your journaling a little bit or focusing your journaling. Not every trade will teach you something new. And if you think so, you're going to be in this rabbit hole of trying to figure out, what went wrong? How was my analysis bad? Sometimes everything clicks, you've got everything right, and you still lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of people try to curve fit. Like I want to fit the trade management or the strategy to make sure that I get 100% win rate, and it's just not achieved. It's not possible.
Nope.
One of the things I was struggling with is trying to explain everything. I needed to explain to myself, why did this happen here? Why did price do this here? And sometimes, or a lot of times, you can't, right? So
yeah, that's what I call probability losses.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm doing my notes and I did what I was supposed to that day and lost, I won't have notes for myself. I'll say, I took my entry and took my stop where it was valid. No notes, probability loss. Nothing to learn from this data and do something wrong. It's not. I shouldn't have traded this today because I knew it was going to lose or anything like that. It's just like good looking trade, probability loss, moving on.
It's that conclusion where you say, would I take it again? Yes. Okay. Then I didn't. There's nothing really to learn from this one.
Exactly. He doesn't have TradeZella. You probably just type it out. Yeah. I think you can even keep it. You can keep it simpler as well, and just put your markups from the day. Have kind of what I do is I have a slot, like you could do this on a Google Doc or a sheet or something, and have an area where you put the trades that you took for the day, kind of why you took them, and you could do sort of your markups of the day, which is what I do. I go back and look at every possible trade that I see on the day and why I didn't take it or what I missed, and then I have some notes of what I could have done to make more or lose less on the day, and then just like a little end of day review, and I type a little paragraph about the day. It's just a simple template just to do some quick review and journaling. As long as you're doing some sort of review, it doesn't have to be so, you don't have to have you don't have to have the specific template or anything. I think
Exactly.
you just got to make sure you're doing it, whatever works for you to make sure you're getting it done.
So I'm just putting in the sort of my headlines in the chat for what I'm doing every day. It's not really showing nicely, but pre-market notes, rules, report card, markup, afterthoughts. I guess we're also about to wrap up, right? I'm gonna have to. I can smell dinner from downstairs, so I'm gonna have to go help out on that.
Yeah, I got
my daughter has a concert tonight where she's singing, so
Sweet.
I gotta go see that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting her that Billie Eilish shirt?
Yeah, I got two. It was so
Sweet.
funny. It was this young dude, like I think he was 18 years old, in the mall in Tampa, and I think he had a slow day. He's completely lit up when I came in and I started asking questions about. I asked her questions about Billie Eilish t-shirts and death metal t-shirts, so I wanted both, right?
Yeah, you got
So
something for yourself.
Scrambling.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So-
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So I always wondered if you ended up finding any.
Mike, you're typing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
I,
got to allow.
I was journaling. I was journaling.
so yeah, that was funny because, and then I did a little video for my daughter where I was buying them, and he was all fired up as well. We did this little funny video. So the entire mall was closed. So I was just wandering these because it was like 7:30 p.m.
Oh,
So I just turned a corner inside this completely like deserted mall, and then this shop, the what was I think it was called Hot Topic. Do you know it?
yeah.
So this shop was open, like the only thing that was open. So I was just like, that saved my day.
That's hilarious. Just walking through
Yeah.
pretty much an empty mall.
Yeah.
I've done that at the mall when it's when there's the mall near my house. There's a movie theater in there, so they'll be open till like midnight or something, and everything else closed at like 7:30 or 8.
Yeah.
And so you get out of a movie at like 11 p.m. and it feels insane. Well, it feels
It's
like
crazy.
feels like something's wrong when you're walking
Yeah.
through a mall. There's like lights shut off and not a single person there. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not supposed to be
sneaking
here
out.
right now.
Got to
So
run for a
let's,
meeting, guys, but good trading, y'all.
All right, yeah, I gotta head off.
Let's
as
wrap
well,
it
but
up. I
Great
hope
stuff today.
Francis got his long TP hit at this point, but I think it was 76. But let's see if it goes there.
I
Angel
think
got
he said
stopped out.
he tightened his stop.
Okay.
To 61. That would have stayed. So
Yeah,
but
and now we get a little bit of a pop. So let's
Yep.
see. But let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for coming on, everybody on the
Morning.
chat,
thanks for tuning in.
and I will be on tomorrow as well.
Yep. All right. I won't
Yep.
be on, but I'll see you guys Monday.
See ya.
Peace out.
Fantastic.